Good to see you all. I'm Shanma Priya. Now we are going to see about a regression algorithm, linear logistic regressions. So previous video we would see that the classification algorithm, KN and decision trees, SPM models, supervised machine learning algorithms, and all of that real-time cases and their uses and how it's working. So now in this video we are going to see what is regressions and some of the types of regressions. So what is the basics? So what is regression? Regression is a simple thing. It's predict the numeric values of continuous things. So continuous numeric values, it will be finding that the output classification. So that lot it is a regression. So some of the examples are predicting house prices, salary, temperatures, and marks based on the study house. Some of the basic examples for what is the regression. So how do we use the regressions? By their output numbers and with the relationships and forecasting future values and analyze the trends. Some of an example how we using regression. So what are the types of regressions are linear, multiple, polynomial, and logistic. So we will going to see clearly what is these types of regressions and how we going to use and how we are seeing and using in machine learning. So first of all, what is a linear regression? Linear regression is a simple thing. The word linear stands what is linear. It's going a straight on non-chaotic something thing is a linear thing. So for the best example for the formula straight line is y equal to mx plus c. So y is a predict value, input, slope, intercept. For finding a straight value or straight line, it's going to predict something output is called a linear regression. So next one is real-time example is predicting students exam score, how they are scoring by their subjects and values by finding the straight lines. It's going to be predicted. For example, their study hours, their marks. If they study high, then the line will be like that, and then if they are low, then by marking the lines we will find that output that is called simply a linear regression. So what is multiple linear regression? So some things more one or more values. For example, house by area, by location, by floor, by VHK, by some of the factors we are going to use. So that is called multiple linear regression. So next one is polynomial. One or more values or two or three more values. It's called polynomial regressions basically. Then it's a major difference is it's not a straight line, it's a curve. When the relation is curved but not straight is it's a polynomial regression. For example, predicting car mileage by speed curves, it only by predict by a curves. So next one is a logistic regression. So what is logistic regression is a thing that's a slight difference from the linear regression. So logistic regression is classified by the 0 or 1. Yesterday, previous video, we will see that what is classification. Classification is a thing that predicts how 0 or 1, true or false, likewise. So classification is also a thing. It will as logistic regression is also a thing. It predicts 0 or 1, yes or no. For example, email spam is an yes or no, and this is a present or absent. Customer will buy or not. It's just predicting what is it. So that is a logistic regression. So how we logistic regressions use is the thing is a sigmoid functions. For example, in a previous video we would see we use kernel trick for that SBM model. For SBM model, we use a kernel trick. For logistic regression, we using sigmoid function. So sigmoid function is a thing that converts number into probability. For an example formula, 1 by 1 plus e of minus x. It's a simple for an example thing how we using a logistic regression by a sigmoid function. So next one is what are the real-time examples are customer will buy the product or not by getting the values of age, salary, past purchases. It gives only the values of 0 and 1. If they are not, if they will or not. It's a logistic regression real-time example of simple manual. So what are the difference between what are the basic difference of regressions and classifications are? It's a predict by numbers and classification is predict by categories. For an example, in regression we will use the factor of price. It will be a spam or not like that. It's a linear regression and classification is uses logistic regressions. So that thing, loss function is the loss functions and evaluated matrices are there. The thing we are using the factor of the regressions under self. Loss function is the thing how the value, the predicted outcomes is high, or if the value is low, it's a good thing. If the value is high, that is a bad thing. So by using this matrices, we're using the loss function. The output is right or wrong on regression and classification. That evaluation matrices are MAE, MSE, RMSE. So the RMSE are the sum of the factors of that evaluation matrices. So real-time examples of the use cases are, example inputs are we are going to see delivery part-time food orders. Input, distance, weather, time, traffic are some of the inputs, and we will predict the output of estimated delivery time. So it's a output. So in this video, we are going to conclude about linear regressions and classification, some of the basic differences, and we are linear, logistic, polynomial, some of the examples on some of the subtopics of the regressions. So next video, we will see what about that other topics of algorithms and basic answer. Thank you for watching.